Just an update video, guys. I just wanted to show you that I am still at it. I am currently printing both of the upper thighs of the Robocop suit. And I also got the chest done, the back done, both of the arms done. As you can see, it is a mess. I have multiple pieces everywhere. I haven't started gluing any of this stuff yet. I do plan on hitting it all very soon. I'm really trying to wrap up the rest of the legs and the feet, and that should be it in terms of the main upper armor and lower armor pieces. I am going to cast the midsections in soft foam, so I'm not worried about printing those again. One thing I also wanted to share is I'm trying some new filament out, and it's this eSun PLA Plus. I just wanted to say I highly recommend. This stuff is great. I've had nothing but success printing everything. I haven't had a failure yet. So I am loving this filament. It really comes out crispy clean. The other filament I used was a company called Ziltech. They're here in Texas somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but I know they're in Texas. And they were great during COVID because they always had supply. But I wasn't really happy with the quality. I initially always used Hatchbox filament, and I loved Hatchbox filament. But during COVID, they were usually sold out of their stock, and I couldn't get it for months on end. So I was like, you know what, Hatchbox, I'm just gonna have to pass on you right now, and I'm gonna have to give this other company a shot. So I gave Ziltech a shot, and that's what most of this suit is printed with. I apologize for the lighting. I know it's not the greatest, but most of this suit is printed in Ziltech filament, and it worked, but it wasn't my favorite filament. It was just something to use during COVID, enough to get this suit done. But I wasn't happy with the overall quality of it. It didn't come out as crisp. I had some warping issues with it, which is weird for PLA. But this eSun PLA Plus has been nothing but awesome. I think that this is my go-to filament from now on. It also has really good UV properties, or it can absorb sunlight a little better than regular PLA. And that was one thing I was worried about using the suit that I finished, is if I walked in sunlight for a long period of time, it could cause warping and bubbling in the prints, and I just didn't want to have that worry. So this time I'm going the PLA Plus route, and the suit should be a lot stronger than the Ziltech filament. So I'm excited for that. And yeah, I just wanted to do an update for you guys and let you know I'm still at it. We're still doing this, and pretty soon I'm going to get out there and start gluing all this together and sanding it smooth, filling it in, and doing the nitty-gritty dirty work on the suit. One other thing I wanted to share with you guys, and this might help you out, is I was right there. This piece, this is the upper arm piece, one of 4 or 5 pieces. I was almost done printing it, and I ran out of filament. So one thing you guys can do, instead, I could have just tossed this piece and reprint it, but I didn't want to waste material. So I just used some 2-part sculpting putty, and I just sculpted that back in. As you can see, it looks kind of not very pretty right now. But once I sand all this, sand it smooth, you're not even going to be able to tell the difference. It's just going to look like it's all one piece. But yeah, you can do this. I mean, if you're right there and you just have a little bit left and you run out of filament, don't scrap the piece, resculpt it. That took me maybe 5 minutes, if that. Now, I know it looks real ugly. It don't look pretty right now. But like I said, once that's sanded, you ain't even going to be able to tell I did anything. So yeah, guys, to be continued. We're still at it. We're still going. Thank you for all the current support, and I appreciate all you new subscribers. If you guys have any questions, comments, please leave them, and I'll make sure to answer them in a timely manner. Thanks, guys.